it's me, Kristen. I apologize that it has taken me so long to put out my next video, but I did want to let you guys know that the topic of discussion today is going to be boys. So if that's something that you're interested in hearing how I've dealt with it, the things that have been thrown at me since I've had weight loss surgery, stay tuned because I have quite a lot to say. So before I actually talk about boys, I want to talk about relationships as a whole. I have always kind of had a bubbly personality. I tend to really like everyone that I encounter, and I like to think that they feel the same way. I do have, or used to have, a lot of friends, and never really had a hard time making friends when I was larger. And it's like everybody thought I was the cool kid, like the cool fat kid, you know, like, I don't know, almost like they weren't scared of me or thought that I would take their boyfriend away from them or whatever the case may have been in their head. But I was the big girl, so they never had to worry about me. And let me tell you, that has dramatically changed. I have very few meaningful relationships. I have a lot of acquaintances, which I love. I talk to them, hang out with them. When I see them, I give them a hug and I say hi to them. And yeah, but not as many friendships on a deep level anymore. And I'm not sure if it has to do with the weight loss, but that's the only thing that's like really changed in my life. So yeah, so there's that. Kind of stinks. But so my friendships have dwindled down a lot. And I feel like when I get around people, they treat me so differently now. And it's like, dude, my personality hasn't changed. I mean, there have been some emotional issues that I've been dealing with, but like overall, my personality is exactly the same. I just fit in smaller clothes now. I have quite a bit more confidence as well, and that might be a huge ball buster for somebody. I'm sorry, my cat's over here nibbling at my dinner. That is in a Tupperware container, just heated up. But anyway, so I mean, yeah. Okay, so there's that. Now let's talk boys. I don't even know. Okay, so I'm gonna begin back in the day. So I'm 33, and I hadn't really had a boyfriend since I was 18. That was my last real relationship that I was in. And I had a few, like, dating experiences as a plus size girl, but most of my relationships have been during smaller body time, you know, whenever I was smaller. And, wow. My angle that I'm going to be coming at to you guys is not boys are bad and blah blah blah. Nah, Kristen needs to know certain social cues. I never got attention from men in a flirtatious way before. I guess when I was younger and in high school and like my first couple years of college before I ballooned, maybe I did. I don't really remember that, but I do know that from that point until I had weight loss surgery, I rarely got hit on. I had very low confidence. I just didn't think that boys liked me, you know? I just didn't know. And But man, they're coming out of the woodworks. Like, people I went to high school with that I haven't talked to in 10 or so years are coming out of nowhere. And waiters at a restaurant. I'm unapologetically kind. So when I am being flirted with, I tend to flirt back, but I don't mean it in a flirting way half of the time. So, but that's where I need to learn where the line is and make sure that I'm not crossing that. Yeah. I don't know how to handle relationships. It has been so long since I've been in one that my expectations, I think, are way bigger than what the actual dating pool has to offer for me. So dating is just not a thing that I'm really doing because I don't really know how to do it, and nobody has truly approached me in the way that I deem desirable. So there's that. I have been going out a lot more, and it's kind of turned into a thing. So today actually just started a new app that's supposed to help you with changing bad habits and turning them into good habits, and then starting actual good habits. It is the year 2020, so I need to make some type of New Year's resolution. So I figure, I'm about 11 to 12 days late in that, but figure any time is good. So I'm not going to be going out as much, especially doing the things that I was doing. I'll just be completely frank with you all and family. I apologize for those of you that are watching. I was drinking a lot, and I said that it was because I was really sad and really down and out because, wintertime, typically you're more depressed, and then not having dad for the holidays and that kind of stuff. But, I'm just going to be honest, man. It was just me. Like, I didn't know / still don't know what I want out of life. I don't know what I should do. I feel at a standpoint, or, standstill point. I don't know if that made sense, but I just feel like things are just kind of up in the air right now in my life, and I need some stability, some structure. So starting these new habits and getting rid of my old habits, I'm actually really stoked about it, to be honest. I strongly recommend that you guys do that. Wow, totally went on a tangent, but anyway. So my life's been kind of crazy. I haven't been really meeting the right guys in the right places, and kind of lowering not my standards, but what I want, like what I feel I'm worth, just for any attention, any affection, But it's got to stop. It's got to stop. So it's stopping. And that's been probably one of the hardest things dealing with the weight loss surgery. Like, I can handle the whole not being able to poop thing. I can handle the whole not being able to eat thing. I can handle not going out to family celebrations all the time that are just focused on food. I can deal with those things. It's when it comes to my mental health and how my body is perceived by people around me and myself, because I still don't know. When I look at myself in the mirror, I don't see what everyone else sees. I still see the chick that was 320 pounds and literally could not shave her own legs. And yeah, so yeah, just be prepared. Dating's gonna be a little weird, and you will probably handle things better than I did, because I have a lot of mental instability. But just know it might get weird, and just kind of prepare yourself for that, and be really mindful of the relationships you do cultivate, and know that some of those relationships may not make it through your transition, and that's it could be due to an assortment of things. They may just not support you. They may see you all of a sudden as a threat. They may think that you're extremely conceited now. The possibilities of what's going on in their head are endless. So just be mindful of that, and don't beat yourself up too much about it. While you're going through the process, you'll see who really does support you, and who is genuinely happy for you and doesn't really care what you look like. Like, it's not a thing to them. They're just your friend, and regardless, because you've got a bomb personality. And that's one thing that I had to realize, that I just realized over the course of the last like month and a half. But yeah, so this video, I apologize. It's kind of a long one, and I'm kind of all over the place. But I know that this is a topic that I've been wanting to talk about. I just really didn't know how to come out and actually talk about it, because it's not necessarily just boys. You know, it's your girlfriends, it's your family, it's everything, you know. And just be mindful that relationships are you're either going to have to work on them, or they might go away. And some might be totally fine. I have a few friends that, shoot fire, it ain't nothing. They're just happy that I can run around and play with my nephews and act way younger than my age. But anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to let you go for now. I'll talk to you later. Bye.